Aloha and welcome. It's Helen Z here. I've recently come back from Hawaii where I've just spent a little bit of time exploring the energy of the land, some sacred sites and steeping myself in the history and how new world is created through volcanic activity. And here in Melbourne at the moment, it's the first day of winter and I have this beautiful retreat space around me. And what I wanted to do today is share with you this Hawaiian practice of reconciliation and forgiveness that is called the Ho'oponopono practice. I was first introduced to it through Dr.JoeVitale's work through his book Zero Limits, and he interviews a doctor named Dr.Len who claims and has since then also proven that he was able to cure criminal, insane people through this very simple practice of I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. It's quite renowned now through the traps. It doesn't take much to actually look up the practice and know how widely spread it's actually used. And today I wanted to touch on that, but also to touch on the situations where you got to think twice about actually asking for forgiveness. So when not to ask for forgiveness, and as people, we do want to ask for forgiveness, to look outside ourselves, to take a reconciliation of our own life, and take a journey back and catch up with people, children, loved ones, partners, ex-partners, and come to a sense of peace and reconciliation within ourselves. And quite a few years ago when I was practicing this for myself, it was making a huge difference to my life. And it was just me, myself and I, insually just keeping on saying through my workspace, through my friend spaces, that the beautiful mantra of I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And over time, what was actually happening was coming into a sense of self-forgiveness and a full sense of responsibility for me being a human in this world, making my own mistakes, tripping myself up here and there as well. And I'm a mother of two, and my children are now young adults. And what I found is over that course of time that what I really wanted to do was go up to them and actually ask for their forgiveness for what I tripped up on, etc. And through that though, I started recalling when I had my mother keep saying to me through all her trip ups in life, please forgive me for what I've done to you. I've stuffed your life up. You're stuffed. The kids are stuffed. Look at what's happened. And all that did was just send me into a period of resentment. So rather than forgiving her, what I was actually hearing from her is not her forgiveness, but I was actually hearing that I'm a stuff up, I'm a fuck up. And it's not a nice feeling to have. So the wisdom I'm sharing with you today is know your intent, know where you're coming from when you want to open up those conversations for forgiveness with other people. Say them to yourself often enough that you actually feel the responsibility within yourself and start making the change that's actually going to be relevant for today, not what happened 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. If you want to be the parent and have the relationship with your children today, well, start being that person now. And the rest will just fall into place. So I hope this has helped you. Again, just taking it right back to total responsibility for yourself. The inner world changes with you, and then it's able to actually radiate out into your outer world and your other relationships. So I thank you so very much for your time today. Be gentle with yourself, and I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, from coming from a place and a space of inner peace. Take care.